Have you ever heard of the term wage theft? Wage theft is one of the most common workplace violations happening today. To prevent it, there are two concepts you need to understand. The first is the minimum wage, and the second is overtime. Now, these might seem like simple concepts, but if they're so simple, there wouldn't be tens of thousands of lawsuits filed each year for the violations. So this video briefly explains some of the concepts about wage theft. Wage theft is a general term used for when employers don't pay employees all the wages they're lawfully required to pay. There are three primary ways that employers steal wages. The first is that they don't count all your work hours. Sometimes employers will tell you that they don't include certain work time as compensable time. The best example of this is in the construction industry. Many times employers require workers to come to the company headquarters to load tools onto work trucks, but they won't pay the employees until they get to the construction site out in the field. These employees are losing the time they spend loading the trucks and driving to the work sites, and that can cost you an entire day's pay each week or even more. The second thing that companies do to steal wages is by paying you in a lump sum, salary, or by the job when you work more than 40 hours in a week. A lot of times when employees work many hours, companies tell their employees that they pay a salary for all hours worked, so they're guaranteed money when times are slow. But this is generally a scam. The employee never works less hours, and an employer is not allowed to not pay you overtime, even if they give you a salary or a set rate of pay. If you work more than 40 hours and you're not exempt from the overtime laws, then you should be getting an overtime premium. And the third thing that they do is that they just don't pay the rates required by law. Some employers just bully employees and tell them that they don't pay overtime. Instead, they pay the straight time hours for overtime work, or they just tell the employees to work off the clock. Employers cannot pick and choose if they pay overtime. Unless there's an exemption, you are entitled to overtime pay. If you want to learn more about how employers violate the minimum wage laws or overtime laws, check out our video on how companies don't pay minimum wage, or download our free ebook on how to maximize your income here.